council considered some proposals to shrink its size and pay, and ended up being too late to put that into effect for next term. Do you think they should have pursued those and maybe pursued them earlier? And let's see, time to start with Mike, I think.
I think people like having the representatives, and cutting it down, you know, you're not saving a whole lot of money. It's like they're trying to save every cent they can or whatever, but you're getting to the point where you're cutting back some services that people like to be able to call somebody that they know. There's going to be people that know different councilmen, and they're comfortable talking to them. So no, I think shrinking council size is not the answer. You know, I'd rather see a little pay cut or something to that effect, rather than cutting the size of council.
Yep.
There was two parts to your question there.
Right.
One was shrinking it, one was the pay, and the other part I think was, should they have considered it earlier? Let me go with the last part first. I think that goes to communication. There's some challenges within communication on council. A couple ideas were brought forward. I believe they were tabled, and they're still sitting on the table. So they're not, they didn't reject them, they tabled them. They sent it back in committee, and it's going to sit there. I believe so, and I could be wrong on that. Regarding the size, I think council has the right size. There's maybe an opportunity to have just 7 councilmen and a represented president from that. I'm not sure if we do need a separate council president. When you look at cities similar to size in Brookpark, 19,000 or so residents, nobody has more than 7. Some do have 5. I think we have so much work facing us moving forward. If you have 5, there's not enough pay then for the councilman to roll up their sleeves and get to work. There are so many challenges facing us. I think we do need a full slate of 7 people that are going to work with the administration to deal with those challenges.
Okay, Julie?
I would agree with the size. I think there's so much there's so many problems that we need all those bodies to accomplish everything. As far as the council waiting to put it on, to even discuss it, I think that was a part of the plan the whole time. It sounds good, you know, with elections coming up, to say, hey, we want to reduce our size, save money, cut our pay, but I don't think they ever had any intentions of actually doing anything with it.
Jack?
I agree with what Julie just said, and I think people are not going to be fooled. They see that. It's not as important about what the size is, what they pay, is if they see something getting done. Again, I did something as a kind of a trick with a presentation where I tell people to, you know, take this and put it up on your chin, and everybody, of course, puts it on their cheek, because people do what they see, not what they hear. And I think council is learning that now. And again, we're talking to the 3 of them here, one thing we all agree with, it's nice in Brook Park, you don't have 1 council person. You can actually call 5 people. You have your 3 council at large, you have your regular council person, and you have your council president. It's kind of a unique situation, and I think people really appreciate that in the city, and I don't think it's something that we just want to toss away at this time.
Mike?
Pretty much said it all, I think.
And any follow-up, Jeff?
None at this time.
Julie? Jack?